the keys are to the glory days at the stick. From who's got it better than us to brick by brick. It's always the 49ers way, from off-season to game day. Yeah, we talk back. It's the 49ers Cutback.
It's 49ers Cutback Podcast time, and Horst, the left tackle, has spoken. Joe Staley had some interesting comments about Jimmy Garoppolo.
So, appearing on the NFL Total Access Locker Room podcast hosted by Michael Robinson,
that was a mouthful.
Joe Staley has explained that he understands why Shanahan and Lynch were electing to target a quarterback in the draft, but that he also thinks Garoppolo is a winning quarterback. His quote is, "He took us to the Super Bowl. He was the quarterback when we went to the Super Bowl." I think one of the things you said was when he plays, and I think in any position, if you miss a lot of games, the old cliche is the best ability is availability. So he's clearly mentioning there about Jimmy's injury history, just like everyone else has been mentioning. And he said the second part, the way contracts are structured these days in the NFL, you're almost better off having a rookie quarterback on a rookie deal and building a team around him. If you look at the quarterbacks who have been in the Super Bowl, Tom Brady's probably the only one that's not on a rookie deal that's been there. I think Pat Mahomes was on his when they beat us. And, Joe pretty much right there kind of hit the nail on the head about what we've all been, even the pro-Jimmy people like us, have been saying, is that it's understandable for them to look for a replacement because Jimmy's just been hurt too much. So I think Joe agrees it's not Jimmy's play that has brought on this need for another quarterback. It's his unavailability. And I totally understand that because in 3 years he should have been starting. So it's at 48 games. He's only started like 26 or 27. I mean, that's a lot of missed games.
Right. There's nothing about anything that Staley said that is unreasonable, and in all honesty, it's the take that most 49ers fans should have been having. The argument never should have been, is Jimmy G capable, because we've seen what Jimmy G can do when he's on the field. The argument always should have been, and should be, is Jimmy G going to be available? Is he on the field? Because the 49ers are great when he's on the field and healthy. When he's not on the field and healthy, the team struggles. So if the question is, can Jimmy G do it? Yes, of course Jimmy G can do it. We've seen him almost do it.
He can do it.
He can do it. He doesn't need to prove he can do it. He needs to prove he can stay on the field. And the way you address that is by shoring up what's behind him. Because if he's the only thing preventing you from getting there, if the quarterback position and solid quarterback play is the only thing that's preventing you from getting a Super Bowl, there are options out there and there are people you can go get to make sure that if something happens to the guy that's supposed to lead you there, your team doesn't fall by the wayside in order to get to the goal that you want. And the 49ers are now doing that by moving up to pick 3. So Joe Staley, nail on the head on this. Hit the nail on the head on this. He's exactly right.
Yeah, I think it's the most realistic take that we've heard because it's what makes the most sense. It's what is actually occurring. There's no extra to this. It's just matter of fact what is exactly happening. What Staley has seen. He's been around the team. He knows what's going on. They needed to improve the quarterback room. Last year, the backups just weren't very good. They weren't able to win games. Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't available enough. I think after 2019, the 49ers believed Jimmy Garoppolo was recovered from the ACL and that he was going to be able to play the full season. I don't think they really had the injury concerns. They felt comfortable with that room. Beathard and Mullins really understood the offense. Kyle felt comfortable with them. That's why he wouldn't trade them. But now they realize that that's not the case. Jimmy can't stay healthy, which is a problem. And they had to ensure that in case he does get hurt, they have a chance to still win the Super Bowl with a better quarterback behind him because those quarterbacks just won't work out. This ensures that. Whether Jimmy's the quarterback this year or not, it looks like he's going to be. The backup quarterback situation is going to be better. I don't think they're done addressing it with just pick 3. I think they're going to address it even further because I don't see them leaving as is, the room as is. So they really do need to, keep examining this. Could they also draft a second quarterback in this draft late? Yes, they could.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, they could also do that and address it. So that is a possibility. The 49ers are definitely making sure that they're being aggressive with the quarterback position because it's the most important position for them to handle. They took care of things in free agency. Now they're going to take care of this in the draft. And they're going to set themselves up for the future next year, moving on from Jimmy Garoppolo and having a quarterback in waiting that they can build around and freeing up over $27 million that they can use other ways.
Yeah, I mean, I think I agree with pretty much exactly what you said. Kyle realizes that he was wrong. They were good with Nick Mullins if Jimmy went down for a little bit. Nick Mullins clearly could not get the job done. I'm not taking personal shots at Nick Mullins. He did not play well enough to win football games. It's that simple. And so they need a better quarterback in the room with Jimmy G. And also, Jimmy G's his contract only escalates.
Yeah.
So if they need to figure out, is Jimmy a $28 million quarterback? Or is he not, and we can get this other guy ready? I mean, it gives them a lot more flexibility when it comes to the QB situation. And I'm going to sleep at night thinking about the Niners knowing a lot better if they have Jimmy G and Zach Wilson, or Jimmy G and Justin Fields going into the season instead of Jimmy G and Nick Mullins.
Huge upgrade at the quarterback position.
I mean, I think you could put Alex over there at second string quarterback, and I think it was an upgrade, but...
Wowzers.
I don't know if my shoulder agrees with you on that one. I don't know if that's the case. I know for sure that I don't agree with you there. They still need to improve the quarterback room, huh? What about all these people talking about the great and wonderful Josh Rosen?
Well, are we going to talk about Josh Rosen on this episode?
No, we're gonna save that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the third string quarterback will not be named Josh.
So we'll save.
That's bold
for real fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For real.
I think we'll save the Josh Rosen topic for the live stream this week.
Nah, we'll save it for next week's live stream. We'll do next week's live stream after the we'll do that. Let us know what we
get to Rosen. Don't worry.
Eventually, at some point. Let us know what you think down below. Do you like Joe Staley's comments? Do you agree with Joe Staley's comments? Do you agree with our take on it? That should have been the argument being made all along. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. While you're down there, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Help us get to 750 before the NFL draft. We want to celebrate that day with you. We want to be there at that number, at that mark, because that puts us almost right there on the cusp and the threshold of 1,000 subs before season starts in 2021.
Before. Make sure you're here when we do the draft. When we're on live as they make these picks. If they pick McCorkle, are we going to lose our minds? If they pick Justin Fields, do we go crazy? If Zach Wilson is there, do we go nuts?
I'll take my shirt off.
What is going to happen when we see that pick and what the 49ers do? And I think that's going to be nice, is the real reaction. The ultimate real reaction. Will Horst kind of die that day?
God, I hope not.
Die
from excitement.
Yes, die
from excitement.
Is that a fat joke?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, had nothing to do with that. I just meant die from excitement.
Was it a steroid joke?
It was definitely that one. That one. Don't do steroids, kids. Until next time, you stay safe, 49ers fans.
Remember the right way.
Is always the 49ers way.
It was actually that your hat is too tight.
Ouch. That's why he's always trying to trade for your hat. That makes sense now.